Welcome once again then to the United States Grand Prix here in the magnificent city of Austin. It was here in 2018 that Kimi Räikkönen delighted the world by winning for the first time in 114 races. There's always a record to be broken, so what, I wonder, is in store for us today? We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas, overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Sebastian Vettel and Leclerc, Perez, Ricciardo, Kumar and Daniel Kvyat, Ocon, Albon, Carlos Sainz and Gasly, Magnussen, Grosjean, Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell, Raikkonen, Latifi, Stroll and Mick Schumacher. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep them. That's what we like to see at the start. Well done. this lap, you can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power. Engine is looking a little warm. Power output will be less than optimal. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Receive you at the end of this lap. Move up to a faster engine mode, please. We're 2 laps over target on fuel. Some information on Norris. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Gap ahead is 2.3 seconds. Boxed for the mediums, car behind on the medium tyre. You're sat in P18. P18, Nick ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Norris is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 5.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They seem to have an issue. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8 laps to go. Is coming in for a stop. is 4.9 seconds. To catch up with the car ahead, the gap is around 5 seconds. DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix. Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Position, you're in 4th position. Hamilton is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 3.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Okay, gap to leader, 8.6 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. Is currently about 6 seconds to the next car. Let's try and reduce it if we can. laps of fuel remaining. Bottas is up in first place. Okay, gap ahead is 9.8 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine now. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's a spectacular victory then, and with it, the championship is secure. It's been a magnificent season, and they thoroughly deserve the cheers of the crowd here today. Anthony Davidson a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Kumar. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more racing...
The fans really seemed to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You were cutting your way through the field during the race. It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Which department has been hit the hardest by next year's regulation changes? It was more like dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it? Great. Well, that's everything.